What up, YouTube? This is Steven. Welcome back. Alright, I want to talk for a brief moment about black people from other parts of the country who look down on black people from and who live in the South. Right. This is something that I've noticed over the years, and it really annoys me. I don't like it because really, the black people from the South are the reasons why, are at least part of the reasons why we as a group of people, black people, were able to advance in American society, right? The civil rights movement originated in the South, right? And a lot of things, as far as like laws and stuff, came from the civil rights movement, which came from the South, right? Montgomery, Alabama, right? So I don't like and I don't appreciate when I, hear, comments about, black people from the South, perhaps talking about their mentality and some other things too, right? Like for me personally, like I am from, the South, Southeast part of the United States. None of my like I'm first generational, like none, like I'm probably like the first in my family to be born in the South, right? Um, like my mom's family is from, West Coast, California, and my dad's family is from the Midwest, Ohio. But of course, if you are part of the black experience and black community and black people, you probably have some people in your family who kind of like trace back to the South because of slavery, right? Not probably like 100% of people, but a lot of black people do, right? I'm pretty sure if they go back in their family tree, they can find some relatives from the South. I know my mom's parents are both from the South. Um, I don't know, like, I know my grandmother on my dad's side is from Ohio. I'm not sure about my grandfather, though. My paternal grandfather. He may be from Ohio, too. I think so. And sometimes, like, for me, like, the South, I do claim where I come from. Like, I was, born and raised, right? So I do claim it. I don't try to, hide it or deny it or anything like that, right? But I know, like, sometimes I've had interactions with people, and they may ask, like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from here. I'm from here, and like, oh, I didn't know that. Um, like you don't seem like you were from here. I've had a couple of conversations with people on YouTube, and it is like, oh, I didn't know. I thought you were from, um, over there or up there. I didn't know you were from down there. Um, I don't know if they necessarily meant it in a negative way, but perhaps there's a possibility that there was some negativity attached with it. Hey, personally, I think we as black people are owed the Southeast since that's the land that we were, you know, forced to work via slavery and also exploited to work via Jim Crow and sharecropping. So I think that that should be our land. Like the whole Southeast, that's black folks' land. We could think of a name for it, like Blackistan or something. I don't know. But yeah, that should be like our whole land right there. But knowing some black people are like, no, I don't want to go there. Too many black people there. I want to stay over here in, you know, white land. um, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to bring up right quick and just sort of throw out there. I don't like to hear and see black people, especially like we as like African Americans, specifically people, black people who come from our our descendants from um, black people who experienced slavery in the United States. Since, like we are pretty much like we don't have any allies. We are all that we got. Like we're all that we have. So we kind of need to find a way to just come together somehow, right? Find some sort of a common ground and stop trying to just, find reasons to think you're better than somebody else. Like, oh, this person comes from the South. Oh, this person's, hair looks, a certain way. This person's skin tone is a certain way. All these things that we're using to divide each other, divide ourselves. Why? Why? You know, divided we fall, right? Well, anywho, thanks for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.